Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to the Primavera P6 software course. In this lecture, we will start. In this lecture, we will assign the resources to each activities. Let's start our topic. Open the Primavera P6 software, or window is already open. Here, I want to show you something. Sometimes this below window buttons are not shown to you because this is minimized. Drag this window up. Here you can see add resources, add role, assign by role to each activity. So today our topic is assignment of resources on each activities. So first we will define these resource columns. Here in window we click on the resource. After resource, these are resource column. We have to select our own resource column. These are resource ID name, primary resource type. You can drag them here to show you clear. Remaining units, but we will add our own column, customize column. So right click on this window, customize resource column. Here you will see this is the resource ID name. We required cost account. Here it will be cost account. Where is it? Here go in general. In general, here we have cost account. Select this and then add to list. Click on this. This will add in the list. Next, we do not require primary resource, so deselect it. Remove from list. Okay, remaining units we require remaining. After remaining units, we require price per unit. Go in general, and general here you will see price per unit, edit it into the list. Then we require budget units, move it up, budget units. Then we required actual units. So for actual units, let's go into the here units, select actual units, edit it into the list of the column. Here all these columns we select, it will show us to here in resource window. We select here resource, then remove all other from the list. Remove remaining unit, remove all, remove this. Then we require budgeted cost. Where is, we have to find the list. Cost, in cost, here it is budgeted cost. Select this and add it to the place. Then apply. Here you will see the changes in the column of the resource. Apply. Yes, you see it. Okay, you can customize this column as per your requirements. We did it as per our. Here, drag it here, drag it here, drag it to clear visible, to make it clear visible. Okay, let me add the resources to each activity. So here in bottom detail window, we are in the column of resources. We customize the column as per our requirement. So we add the resources to each activity. First activity is the resource mobilization. So let me add the resources. Here you can see these buttons. These buttons are used to add. Sometimes these buttons are hide due to window minimize. Here you cannot see these buttons. When you will drag it up, here you will see. Here first add the resources. For resource mobilization, first we required uh, manpower. In manpower we required helper. Require helper. Let's see, helper we required. Then we required mobilization, mean the movement of equipment on the site. So we next require dumper. Let's see, dumper we required. So one more thing we required, helper and dumper. Okay, next we required, okay, these two things we required for resource mobilization. Let's we take it. This is just example to explain you guys how do we add the resources to each activity. You can do it by your as per your project requirements. Here I am just explaining you to how to add the resources. I am just guiding you. Here you can see remaining units. So here actual units we did. So here is budgeted unit, here is actual units. Budgeted units we can change here at any time. Price unit, here it is not added automatically. Sometimes it does mistakes, so in that case you have to go project and then click on resource assignment. In resource assignment, after in resource assignment window, here in the rate type select standard rate, which we defined already in our previous lecture, rates for. So here we add the dumper price per unit is 1500, we already know. Then select your resource mobilization activity. Next we required dumper, here rate is added. So here you can see now 1500 per hour is rate added to the dumper price per unit. In helper, we add the price per unit rate for helper. Go to project and resource assignment. For helper we go standard rate. Standard rate for helper is 100 per hour. So this is how we add the resources and their price per unit. And actually here budgeted unit is 56 hour, mean our activity is 7-day duration, means that each day one dumper will work 8 hour. 8 hour. If we require 2 dumper, then we can take it here 16 hour. 2 dumper will work 8 hour plus 8 hour, mean 2 dumper each will work 8 hour, then it means 16 hour. 2 dumper will work 16 hour. If we want to add 2 dumper, then here type 16. Here you will see changes in. Then our budgeted unit becomes 112 hour, because if dumper works 16 hour per day, means 2 dumper are working each 8 hour, then we total required for 7 days 112 hour. So this will be the budgeted hour. So total it will give us the budgeted cost. Our budgeted cost will automatically calculated here. And actually our project is not started yet. we did not create a baseline. Next we will create a baseline and we will start the project by actual work will start. Here blue bar will show you the actual work is going on, how much. So when actual work will be done, 5 days, 6 days, so that in that sequence here actual unit he will show that how much actual units we did. So this is how we add the resources and their price per unit. Let's we add in next activity site clearance. In site clearance we require helper, and we require, here we drag the window up to add the resources. Here more we require helper and machine operator. In the resource mobilization we also require machine operator, because to operate the dumper, but we did not add it. You can add it. See, this is just I am explaining you how to add. So this is not we are doing actual work. So site clearance we have machine operator, and let we add the one more dumper for site clearance. Dumper. Okay, we added 3 these each dumper we required one dumper 8 hours per day, and we required helper one helper. And this is just example. Machine operator we required one. Okay, let we add their units. Why? Go to resource assignment. For dumper we standard rate we have it will show the automatically. Here you can see now, here price per unit, here it will automatically calculated the budgeted cost. So next price per unit for helper we will add project resource assignment. For helper standard rate which we defined in our previous lecture 100 per hour, so it will automatically add here 100 per hour, and it will calculate your total budgeted cost for helper. And next machine operator we required, let's go to the project resource assignment machine operator standard rate we defined, where it will show 1500 we added standard rate, so here it will automatically show. So here is the budgeted cost. Actual cost is the is zero here, because we did not actually start the work till now. Here customize column you can add also the actual cost from the here. You can add the actual cost column also. So here you, as per your requirement, you can different columns to show you the details. So this is how we assign the resources to each activity. I am not going further to add the resources to each activity. Here purpose was to just explain you to how to add the resources to each activity and how to customize the resource columns. Thanks for watching this lecture. Please stay tuned for next.